It's now Tuesday morning on day 2 of the Peak Pilgrimage Trail. I've made a coffee. I'm going to have a shower in a bit while I can because it looks like we might be wild camping tonight and there won't be any facilities, which is good because it's exciting. And it's been a nice campsite, this, at the back of the Waterloo Inn in Biggin, which is just outside of Hartington and just up our route. So the showers, there's toilets here. So yeah, for £10, which is a good deal. So we're going to slowly get up. We don't have to have a too early start today because it's just another 11 miles, and just slowly get everything together, and then I'll see you later. Sorry about the state of me. This is my morning face, I'm afraid. This is what you get in the morning. I can't do anything about that. Feel a bit more human now. I've had a shower and I am on my second cup of coffee because it's a 2 coffee kind of a morning today, so we don't have to rush. We're on a campsite. Tomorrow we'll have to be up and gone a bit earlier for wild camp, but for now we can relax. All packed up and ready to go. We have to just rejoin our trail, the Peak Pilgrimage, which we could do quite easily. It's just a footpath across the fields, and then we pick up the Tissington trail for a few miles, so that should be nice and easy walking. Just got to watch out for bikes because they come quite fast along there. So yeah, it's a lovely day. Can't wait to get going. We've reached Heathcote and we're back on our trail now. We've picked up the Peak Pilgrimage route again and we're heading towards the Tissington trail. So see you there. Look at this flaming gate. It's a steppy over job and you're supposed to pull this post back. But it doesn't stay, it just flops on you and you're trying to get over like a flaming guillotine. It's just not built with backpackers in mind.
Off with the reds!
We've reached the Tissington trail, so we've got a few miles of nice gentle walking, and there's the old station of Hartington, now a refreshment stop. And incidentally, nowhere near Hartington itself. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. But good place to stop if you're doing the Tissington trail. We came across this delightful honesty box at the side of the trail, offering lovely homemade cakes. It would have been rude not to indulge, so we chose a flapjack, which was excellent. This is the junction of the Tissington Trail and High Peak Trail. The Tissington Trail eventually goes to Ashbourne, while the High Peak Trail ends at Middleton Top. Quick coffee break. An insole break.
What's going on with that? Yeah, a break. What is that all about?
I don't know. What is
Why
that?
don't I just have like one little sweaty bit?
Maybe because your foot's sweating there.
Why just that one place? I'm going to put talc on it.
This, I don't know what it is. It's an Istrian kazoo from Croatia. It's an Istrian stone shelter. It's a gift from Croatia to the United Kingdom. How lovely is that? We're still on the Tissington Trail. I think we turn off very shortly at Sparklow. But it's wonderful actually because it's all open. We've got these amazing views. Just had a rain shower, but it stopped, so hopefully that might be it for the day. we're very hopeful anyway. And then on to Monyash, where there is a cafe. We might have to stop for lunch. It's also the place of our next church and stamp. Just left the High Peak trail. Thought we were on the Tissington trail, but it actually went into the High Peak trail at Sparklow. Now we're back in the fields for a bit, then we're going to pick up a track, then more fields to Monyash, and our next stop and our next church. We have a donkey sanctuary. We've just seen a couple of donkeys in a field, and there in the donkey sanctuary is a cat. Not a donkey, but a cat. This is a lovely lane actually, very easy walking with some rolling views. We're not that far from Monyash now, but it's quite a nice section. Still getting a few odd drops of rain, but hopefully nothing too much. Because we don't want rain, it wasn't forecast rain. Thought we were going to have a few sunny days, but I suppose the weather will do what the weather will do. We have to make the most of it.
Juicy bit of grass is far more interesting than what we have to walk, which is nothing.
Ta-da!
That was almost graceful. You were concentrating so much there.
Yeah, you've reached Monyash, our lunch stop. I can see the church spire over there, so we're going to head over there, get our next stamp. And there is a cafe here, there's also a pub. It's a right thriving little village, Monyash. That's an old trolley for carrying coffins that somebody donated £100 for to save the pallbearers' backs. It's ended up in the church. And this is lovely, look at this. This old chest. It's so old. I don't know how old, but it looks ancient. So here we are in the church at Monyash, just about to collect the Monyash first and stamp. Here is the stamp. I should put that there. It's a bit faint. Maybe I'll put some more ink on it. So hand a little ink pad here. So do that. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Get our little verse. The verse is from Matthew chapter 6 verse 24, and it says, "No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money." I finally got it off the paper. I should put it there. First stamp of the day.
Huzzah!
We've just left Monyash, where we had a lovely chip butty in the calf, and bumped into Sue as well. Sue had they'd come up to see the edges, and they'd just come in through Monyash as we were walking up the road. So that was really good. So Sue and Chris, it was lovely to see you. So now we're We've come into Lathkill Dale. We're going to be walking the length of lovely Lathkill Dale. Still a bit showery, but we're rather hopeful that it might dry up a bit. So we'll see what we can see. So Lathkill Dale was originally called Lathkill, meaning barn in a narrow valley, by the Norse settlers, and obviously that's come down over the years to Lathkill Dale. Little cave there, but it doesn't look entirely safe to me. I'm not going to venture in it anyway. We've been following this path down Lathkill Dale for quite some time. It's been quite rough and rocky in places, so we've had to keep our wits about us. But here is our first sight of the river Lathkill. So I think the walking should get a bit easier from now on because we're getting into the more popular part of the dale. Here we go, we're out of Lathkill Dale now. We've got a steep road to climb up into the village of Over Haddon. Just going to take it nice and steady. St Anne's Church in Over Haddon. We're just hoping it's open so we can get our stamp. We found a little box. We're looking at the church is still open really. We didn't think it was, but then we found this entrance. So I've got the stamp, which goes like so, and the verse is, Jesus said, "Let the little children come to me and do not hinder them, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these." Matthew chapter 19, verse 14. It's a nice verse. Be an easier way to get these off. There we go. Stick it in the book, like so. There we go. So the last but one stamp of the day. A nice little village. Just had to stop. 5 minutes off the feet. So we're heading on now to Bakewell. Well, we've reached Over Haddon, and quite frankly we were going to look for somewhere to hard camp, but the weather's a bit iffy. It's been quite showery all day. It wasn't supposed to be, it wasn't forecast, and also, to put it bluntly, we're knackered. Right, been quite a tough walk through Lathkil Dale. We're both feeling it. So we've walked through Over Haddon and we're past the Lathkil Hotel. So it seems a little bit rude to just pass it by. So we've got a room here. And so we just kind of have a little bit of luxury, just because it is a holiday after all, and just have a chance to chill and just relax a bit. But we've got a lovely view out of our window, which I will show you now. Look at that. We've got that view. I think I could just about put up with that.